Hi guys. Okay, so this live workshop is not live because I've got problems with my internet connection. It keeps cutting out. There is some building works happening right outside my flat, so I think they might be doing something. So obviously I can't do the live workshop, but I'm making this very quick training video instead because I want to talk to you about overcoming the fear of being on camera. Right? Eliminate your toxic friends because trust me, it works. Because if you have friends who pour negativity on you, who make you second guess everything you do, they are toxic and they will drag you down and they will stop you from progressing. Okay, so if you're scared of your friends and family seeing videos like this, then you need to readjust. You need to eliminate certain friends from your life because they are going to hold you back regardless if it's you trying to lose weight or you trying to gain weight or you trying to get a better job or you're trying to educate yourself or you're trying to do something to improve your life. They are going to piss on it every single time because that's what negative people do regardless of who you are. Right? So basically what I'm trying to say here, just suck it up, do it, make a video, make another one, make another one, make another one, practice, rinse and repeat, make another one, make another one, make another one, and keep moving forward, right? Because you're doing this for you, you're doing this for your audience, you're doing this to build your business. And that's what we're here for. We're here to build a business. We're not here to second guess our feelings and second guess, oh, my hairline is not very good. Who cares? Build your business and move forward and do what you have to do to basically get your business off the ground, get your first lead, get your first sale, get your first follower, your first subscriber, and move forward. Don't let your fear of cameras stop you from doing that. As I'm hoping you're aware, I only created my first video ever about 18 months ago. So basically Christmas of 2017. And in that time, I have created over 1,000 videos like this, or tutorials, or YouTube videos, or whatever, video in some form or another, right? And I will happily tell you right now that I hate cameras, okay? Other than my business, I never take a selfie. I don't take pictures. I don't, if there's a big group photo, I shy away because I don't like cameras, okay? But on a practical level, I am fully aware of how powerful it is for my business, so I do it because I have to and because I do actually quite enjoy it. But in terms of my own my own mind, my own paranoia, my own self-conscious, whatever, I hate it because but that's why I want to make this tutorial. I want to make this video to help you overcome that same fear because I want to talk to you about why people don't do it because I used to do the same thing. I didn't do videos like this before because of the same fear that I know you guys are feeling. So I just want to talk to you about this stuff. So the number one thing I hear all the time from people when I mention YouTube or doing videos like this is a few things. The first one is people are always concerned about what their friends and family will think, right? That's very common. And that goes for anything, but specifically for video because I think people are scared of being judged. People are scared of being made fun of, which is why I've got my hair like this. Okay, this is my morning hair, right? I've just, I've woken up and I'm just gonna make it like this because I want to keep it raw. I want to keep it so you can see the reality of what we do. The reality of what we do is it doesn't matter what people think, right? Because people are going to judge you regardless of what you do. So, and also it's quite a good way to tell your friends from your real friends because whenever you start something new like this and you put your first video up, anybody of your friends who judges you or makes fun of you, you can tell them to bugger off because they are not your friends, right? Because they are jealous, because they are judging you and they're trying to pour negativity on you. And negativity loves company. Negativity is toxic, and people who are negative towards others like that, you basically just should tell them to go away, unfriend them, and don't have anything to do with them because they are going to bring you down, right? So the number one thing I hear all the time is people are scared of what their friends and family will say, and that is a real fear. And I had the same thing, but the key is just to do it, all right, and let the cards fall where they may. Because what's more important, your future, your business, you pursuing something you love, or you spending your time worrying about what somebody who you knew 5 years ago thinks about you, right? Because you have to remember, if I release a video on Facebook and it's 5 minutes long, 95% of people will never watch the entire video, okay? So, and that includes my friends. So that means that anybody who judges you, they're judging you based on a 30-second clip of a video you've created, okay? So not only are they misinformed, they're so ignorant that they can't even be bothered to watch the whole video before they start commenting on your video, right? So if anybody judges you, just basically, laugh it off and just keep moving forward. The first couple of times it happens, it will hurt you, okay? It will hurt your feelings. It stings, because it's a very, what we do, regardless if it's regardless if you're blogging or doing YouTube or whichever niche you're in, it is a very personal thing, because you are kind of putting your heart and feelings on your sleeve. And so if someone does try and make fun of you, it does hurt, right? But on a basic level, guys, you have to just suck it up and just keep going, because there's no point. If that's all it takes to stop you, then you're very likely to fail. You have to just take it on the chin and move forward, right? Because life is tough and people are going to make fun of you. People are going to try and judge you. And so you have to keep moving forward, okay? The next thing that comes up is that people are concerned about how they look, right? And again, guys, you have to remember, people don't care, okay? Like, look at my hair now, okay? My hair is all messy. I've got a receding hairline, which is very annoying. I'm going thin on top. I'm really, really pale. I'm very conscious of the fact that I mumble a lot, because especially when I get excited and I talk about stuff, I mumble because I get excited and I just start talking, and it's very hard to stay in character, because there are so many things to think about when you're doing this, okay? But the one thing is that, don't think about how you look. So if you're bald, or if you have I don't know, ginger hair, if you have a big beard, or if you're fat, if you're skinny, if you're tall, whatever, it doesn't matter, right? Because your audience will identify with you, all right? If they identify with you, they'll stick around and watch you. If they don't like you because you have these kind of glasses, and they stop watching, then that's not your audience anyway, so it doesn't matter, right? It really does not matter. And the same principle here applies, guys, that you can show your video to 1,000 people. Only 1% or 5% will actually identify with you, regardless of how you look, regardless of how you sound, regardless of what color your skin is, regardless if you have a receding hairline or not, okay? Some people will identify with you and see a connection with you. Others will not. That's why what we do is such a great thing, because you can have literally 1,000 Gary Vaynerchuks online, and there is an audience for every single one of them, because everybody will identify with different people and really connect with different people, okay? So that's very important, okay? The third point is very similar. They're all quite similar in many ways, and that is, some people just lack so much confidence in themselves because they don't believe in what they're doing, right? And like I said, some of my videos in the past have been crap, right? They were, right? Because I was new. And so my attitude is, you have to learn by doing, because if you think about it on a practical basis, guys, if you want to write blog content, right, for example, your first article is never going to be good, because you're writing your first article ever, right? So you have no idea how to structure it. You have no idea how to do SEO. You have no idea how to get your point across and how to be eloquent and just write well, because guess what? You have to practice, right? So it's the same with video. I've made 1,000 videos over the last year, which means now my confidence is so high that I can just do a video like this off the cuff with a morning hair like this and just do it, right? Without really having a script, without really doing anything, because over the last 2 or 3 years, my knowledge and my passion for what I do is increasing every day, okay? Whereas had I tried to make this video even just a year ago, I would have had to take probably 10 or 15 takes. I would have been really concerned about my hair. I would have probably changed my clothes. I would have, I would have done so many things that were important, but I spent so much time being so self-conscious about certain things that doesn't really matter, that it stopped me from actually making the video, right? Which ironically is what I needed to do to get more business, right? So it's like it's just that thing where it's a horrible thing, because the very thing that you're trying to do is stopping you from doing what you want to do, right? So it's that thing where, just in a nutshell, guys, suck it up and just do it, right? It's going to be tough. You are going to get criticized. At some point, somebody will make a comment about you, about the way you look, the way you sound, the way whatever. But you have to realize that the online world is very fickle. The online world is very, very vain, right? And you have to remember, I can put out 1,000 videos, right, on Facebook right now, and only a very, 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 very small proportion of people will actually bother to watch them. So you have to remember that it is a case of, don't think about it, right? Don't worry about it. You know, your first few videos will be quite nerve-wracking, you know, because you're scared and you're nervous, and you know it is a weird feeling being on camera. Like right now, I'm recording this on my phone, and I can see myself in camera, and it's weird because you become very aware of your flaws, or what you feel is your flaws, and it takes a while. It does take a while to get over it, but you have to realize, guys, you know, just suck it up and grow up and go for it, because that is what you have to do, right? You have to, you know, just move forward. You can't sit there and sulk and whinge about the smallest little thing, because if you do that, you're not going to succeed in anything, right? Because failure is a good thing, right? Failure is a good thing, but if you have a practical mindset. So yesterday I posted up a video on my Facebook group where I show you some bloopers. You know, I show you some outtakes from my recordings, right? And I kept those for a very reason, because I wanted to look at them in a year from now. Just like I'm gonna look at this video here in a year from now and think, Philip, what are you doing, man? You look terrible. You're so amateurish. The stuff you're saying, your content is no good. But that's because in a year from now, my confidence level and my knowledge level and the way I deliver my content will be just higher and higher and higher and higher. And so it is a case of, you learn by doing, guys. You have to start from the bottom, because if you're scared of cameras and you want to start making videos like this, the only way to do it is to start, right? There is no point in spending 4 weeks writing a script for a video you're too scared to make. Just do it. Just do it. Just do it, and practice and practice and practice. Okay, you can record a video like this, watch it back to yourself, record it again, do it again, right? Watch it back. Think about your voice. How are you pronouncing all the words properly? Are you speaking slowly? Are you looking at the camera? Okay, there's little things like that. Okay, record it, sit back, watch it, do it again, right? Record it again, sit back, look at the video, record it again, and then you post it up. But the point is, you actually do it. You do not let little stupid little things like, oh, my hairline's receding, I'm looking pale, and my friends and family are gonna laugh at me, and my all this stuff. Okay, who cares, right? It doesn't matter. It really doesn't, because if your self-esteem is that low, if your value of your life depends on what others think of you, then you're not going to get far, right? And I will admit, in the beginning is tough. In the beginning is tough because, you know, if you don't feel confident in what you're doing in terms of the content, you know, that's natural, because if you're new, then you're new at creating the content for your niche. But you have to push through that. You have to get past it in order to make your business grow, right? And you know that failure is real. Failure is out there, and you are going to fail in public. You know, certain things won't work, certain things will come back and bite you, but that's just the nature of it. You know, that's just the way it is. But you have to keep moving forward. Which brings me to my fourth point, and that is that people quite often there's a correlation between people's lack of experience in their niche to them not being confident enough to actually produce videos. Because they feel like they're not the authority. And the simple answer there, guys, is focus on what you do know, right? So, for example, I'll give you an example here. So, let's say you are in the make money online niche, right? And obviously, to be in the make money online niche is difficult if you're not making money, right? It's kind of like you have to kind of fake it until you make it, right? Which isn't really the best strategy because it's kind of fake. But at the same time, you have to realize, well, how else are you supposed to start? You have to start somewhere, right? So you could, for example, start with what you know. So if you're in the make money online niche and you have not made any money yet as an affiliate marketer, but you understand the theory, you do know the theory, because the theory behind it is not it's not hard, right? It's very straightforward. The difficult part is actually getting traffic and getting leads and all that stuff. But if you're in the make money online niche, you can very easily create a video tutorial about how to build a website, right? Because that is something you do know about. And then the next video can be how to create a landing page, because you can still do that. You can still you can go to YouTube and you can watch some tutorials on that, and you can record your own tutorial and your own spin on it, and start building up a base of videos about the basic stuff that you don't need to be a successful affiliate marketer to teach someone about that, because building a landing page isn't something that you have to have screenshots of profit and stuff to do, right? But it's the base layer of every affiliate business. So you can get your audience from there. And then from there, you can recommend things like page builders and get affiliate commissions. You can recommend hosting. You can recommend stuff that's related to that, right? And from there, you'll get your first commissions as an affiliate marketer. And then you can use that as a case study. But it all stems from those first videos, because you have to create them in order to give the value and give the content people are looking for, right? So that's just that's just a very, very a simple example. I'm not saying go and do that. I'm just saying that's an example of a way you can overcome the fear of feeling that you're not the authority in your niche, okay? And that's why sometimes people don't create videos, because they don't feel they're knowledgeable enough about their niche. But like I said, it doesn't matter what niche you're in, you will know something about whatever niche you're in that you can teach others, okay? Even on the most basic level. And that's where you start from, okay? So if you're watching this and I can identify with any of these reasons why you are not on camera, all I can tell you is, with a pinch of salt and a little bit of a reality check, just shut up. Stop whinging, stop saying yeah but no but, stop making excuses, and just do it, right? Just do it. And from there, your confidence will rise, your experience level will rise, because you're editing videos, so you're researching content, you're actually doing it. And by doing it, you're building up your confidence, your knowledge, your passion, your power for your niche, and your experience level. So that when someone does contact you for help, or when someone does come to your video, that will show itself in your content, okay? And just get over the fact that your family and friends might see it, your co-workers might see it, right? But at the end of the day, if they make fun of you for it, then you know who your real friends are, and you know who to avoid, and it's a stepping stone for you to move forward, right? Because if you let this stop you, so if you let, for example, the fear of your friends and family seeing a video like this that you post on Facebook, then you need to reassess your own self-esteem and move forward from there, because your friends' opinions of you should not matter, especially if you're pursuing your dream, if you're pursuing your passion and your drive on becoming a better person, or developing yourself personally, or developing your business, or trying to achieve whatever you're trying to achieve. If you're going to let your friends and family stop you from doing that, then you need to reassess your friend circle, okay? And I'm a big fan of Gary Vee, as I'm sure you all know, and he's got a lot of videos about this, about eliminate your toxic friends, because trust me, it works. Because if you have friends who pour negativity on you, who make you second guess everything you do, they are toxic, and they will drag you down, and they will stop you from progressing. Okay, so if you're scared of your friends and family seeing videos like this, then you need to readjust. You need to eliminate certain friends from your life, because they are going to hold you back, regardless if it's you trying to lose weight, or you trying to gain weight, or you trying to get a better job, or you're trying to educate yourself, or you're trying to do something to improve your life. They are going to piss on it every single time, because that's what negative people do, regardless of who you are, right? So basically, I'm making the video here purely to try and give you some kind of inspiration, to give you something, because I know that if you've watched this whole video, I know you can identify with at least 3 out of the 4 or 5 things I've mentioned so far, okay? Because guess what? I did exactly the same, right? I did exactly the same. Before I started, I had every excuse under the sun why I was not going to do video. Even though I knew the power of it, even though I knew how much more engaging video is in terms of personal branding and just getting your point across. And also on a practical level, guys, making video is so much easier than writing articles. It's so much easier, for me anyway, than creating graphic design or creating infographics. Making videos is so easy, so quick. You can just literally take a phone like this and go bam, record, and instantly you have 15 minutes of content you can post up on your Facebook wall, on your membership site, on wherever, okay? And in terms of creating content, that is a golden nugget, because it's easy but also very effective, and also very good for you guys, because you guys as my audience get a much better overview of what I'm trying to teach you, right? Because imagine if this was a 2,500, 3,000 word article, right? That'd be brutal to read, wouldn't it? Right? Because people's attention spans these days are so short. So basically what I'm trying to say here, just suck it up, do it, make a video, make another one, make another one, make another one, practice, rinse and repeat, make another one, make another one, make another one, and keep moving forward, right? Because you're doing this for you, you're doing this for your audience, you're doing this to build your business. And that's what we're here for. We're here to build a business. We're not here to second guess our feelings and second guess, oh, my hairline is not very good. Who cares? Build your business and move forward, and do what you have to do to basically get your business off the ground, get your first lead, get your first sale, get your first follower, your first subscriber, and move forward. Don't let your fear of cameras stop you from doing that, because it's going to destroy your business, it's going to destroy your self-confidence, it's going to destroy everything about you, because you're going to fail. You're going to fail. Your business will fail, and that will seep into everything you do, whether it's article writing, graphic design, email promotions, building your list. If you have that attitude of fear of failure, you're going to fail in everything you do, because you're never going to progress. Okay, so if you're watching this and you're scared of making videos, all I can say is go and make your first video right now. Take your phone, record yourself talking to the camera about something. It doesn't matter what it is, just talk about something to the camera, watch it back to yourself, delete it, start again, do it again. Watch it back to yourself, record again, delete it, start again. Right? Do it over and over and over and over and over and over again, and soon it becomes normal. Soon your brain becomes accustomed to it, and you start doing things that you would never even dreamt of a year ago. Okay, so go, start, record a video, and get going. Take action and actually do this. All right, cheers, guys.